And here to talk a little more about the profits and pitfalls involved in this kind of education is a professor of entrepreneurship education at the South Westphalia University of Applied Sciences, Ewald Mittelstädt. Thank you very much for coming in today. Mr. Mittelstädt, could we begin with your job? You go into schools and you talk to kids. How do you actually get them to think like an entrepreneur?
That's not an easy task, as they are in school, and so you have to explain them examples, and you have to face them with problems, with challenges, so that they get an idea of this topic.
What sort of examples do you give? Or do you have concrete examples of students who've gone on to something bigger and better?
Yes, role models, and it could be international role models like Mark Zuckerberg, of course, that then you have the interest of the students, but also regional heroes, so to say, so local companies and other also non-profit organizations and their leaders, so to say.
Have you seen students go into business and become successful?
Yes, even from these initiatives. So pupils have an arena to get to know it, and they can make their first mistakes on these topics and then improve in time and start their own business after school.
So does it take a certain personality to get into this, not just the education?
Yes, but there's a big discussion about, is an entrepreneur made or born? And from the research side, we have to say it is made. So it's also a task of education, and if you want to become an entrepreneur, you don't have to be born as an entrepreneur.
And do you really have to fail at some stage and go bankrupt, as many say, to become profitable or to become a millionaire, say?
At least you shouldn't fear to fail and to face this kind of obstacles. So then it is much more likely that you start and that you think about starting a business.
What about companies sending in representatives to schools? Can we really trust that these people remain neutral?
Of course, teachers have to be cautious, and they have to be well trained to deal with this kind of situation. But there are huge advantages when businessmen or companies are coming to school, so school becomes a real-life arena.
The state of Baden-Württemberg in Germany is a good example. They're introducing economics as a proper subject that everyone has to actually do in high school. Is that something that could really help your case, your cause?
Yes, I think it's an ideal situation to really improve school in this perspective. So a subject, that's the grammar of school. To have a subject, then you have well-trained teachers, then you have a teacher education, and you have research about this. So I support this initiative.
Why is it only coming now, though? Because, I mean, Germany's Europe's biggest economy, and economics is not a proper part of the curriculum.
That's true, and to a certain degree that's sad that it's so late, but now we have the opportunity and we should make the best of it.
And how fast are things changing? You've been doing this for a while. Can you see results already?
There had been ups and downs, curriculums in favor of economic education, then back to old things again. But I think as pupils and parents, they have a demand for it, and so it will foster economic education at school.
And could we finally start seeing some more European tech pioneers, tech entrepreneurs to rival, say, the United States?
Yes, I think we have to get to know it very early, so you can think and yes, train your personality in this direction. So maybe the pupil of today would be the tech entrepreneur of tomorrow.
Ewald Mittelstädt, thank you very much for coming in. Very interesting.